We're here in Washington, D.C., in our nation's capital with the Las Vegas Metro Chamber. Congresswoman Rosen, you just addressed the Chamber, the delegation. What were some of the big topics that you discussed with the Chamber delegation?
Well, talking to the Chamber delegation, I said that room was Nevada, absolutely. And we talked about I-11, how it's so important to have us connected to Phoenix. We talked about water. What are our challenges for the future? Yucca Mountains, public lands. We have a lot to work on, a lot to fight for. Home means Nevada for you and for me, and it is my #1 priority to be sure that we continue to grow in smart ways into the future.
And we know that Yucca Mountain has been a real hot button, and it's something that we've been able to keep out of the state for many years. But now you mentioned a quote by Representative Shimkus from Illinois. What was it he said?
Well, I believe the quote was generally that he said when he went to Yucca Mountain, he took a Republican delegation with him to see Yucca Mountain. And he said, if this isn't if this isn't nowhere, then I don't know what is. And so it was something like that. And what I want to tell Congressman Shimkus is that Las Vegas is just a little over 100 miles away. Same distance from here to Richmond, Virginia. So not very far, and it isn't nowhere. We have 2 million residents. We have Hoover Dam, critical infrastructure, Nellis Air Force Base, Creech Air Force Base, the Nevada Test and Training Range, the Nevada Test Site. I can go on and on. Fallon Naval Air Station, Hawthorne Army Depot, Nevada Test Site. Yucca Mountain would be in the center of critical infrastructure for the United States of America. So Senator Shimkus needs to get his geography straight, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, we appreciate your advocating on behalf of Nevada and Las Vegas on Yucca. Another hot button for us is I-11, and that's something we're working at the Chamber to get funding on, and that's to connect Las Vegas and Phoenix with an interstate. Tell us a little about your efforts there.
Well, I want to tell you that I sit on a bipartisan caucus from the Problem Solvers, our bipartisan task force for infrastructure. And we're one of the few, if not the only, 2 major metropolitan areas that don't have an interstate. We need this for both cities, need it for commerce, for growth, for tourism. And so it just seems silly in this day and age that we still don't have an interstate. So we need to continue to work with our partners in Arizona to make sure that we have the funding, so we have the infrastructure that we need for both of our states to grow in smart ways.
Well, thank you again so much for joining our delegation today. On behalf of the Las Vegas Metro Chamber of Commerce, we appreciate it very much.
Thanks very much.